Welcome, welcome, welcome. This is Kringle Kim, and it's Wednesday, September 12th, 2018. And welcome to another evening of TBC Kringle broadcast. And the most exciting thing that happened today is the business cards are ready to be printed. And this is on the blog today from September 12th, 2018. You can go to it. Print-ready business card application is now available in the Kringle Cash back office under marketing, posters, poster and article. And so the great thing is, there's a picture of them. You print them out to yourself. Here I was saving my money, and all I have to do is go and buy some business card stock, or you could do it on regular paper and cut them out. But as promised, this is from admin, as promised, we have set up a print-ready business card application inside of your Kringle Cash back office. Under marketing, just fill out the form and either print or send a PDF to a printer. Let's see. So soon I will write a blog on how to use this professional tool to partner with merchants, and they can pass out these cards to all of their customers at the cash register. Well, that sounds like a great idea. So the form, when you go to your Kringle.cash back office and you go to the marketing link, and now there is a tab under the marketing link called business cards. And you're just going to put in your name, your phone number with the international numbers behind it, your Facebook link, and by the way, you have to have a Facebook link, and your email. And of course, your name's going to show up there already, according to your Kringle.cash back office, what name you have registered with them. So that is pretty cool. And it's nice that it's here. So here I thought I would be ordering them from somebody, and you do it all in the convenience of your own computer and printer. That's pretty cool. And then I just wanted to go over that here is our little moth there, talking about our bridge. Right now, we are TBC Kringle is a peer-to-peer private community, and right now we are getting more organized, and as we get more organized, we can push towards having a fully developed TBC Kringle economy within a year. But it's like this Golden Gate Bridge. We are on the San Francisco side, and which is the distribution phase of TBC Kringle. And as we go across the bridge to the Marin County side, that's when we'll get to the merchant adoption campaign. Or maybe I have it backwards here. No, there's San Francisco over there. So anyway, this is the Golden Gate Bridge in San Francisco, California, where I kind of grew up, and I recognize it. So the 1 to 2 year cash flow campaign is the bridge between the fiat-based economy, which is a US dollar, and fiat meaning faith-based economy. We have faith that the dollar will be worth something since it's not backed by any gold or anything else. So that's what we have right now on the one side of the bridge. And as we distribute and grow the TBC Kringle community, not only does our coin become more valuable, but we will have 1 billion members, and that is a lot more than many countries have. So we will be our own massive country or community of peer-to-peer TBCers. And so that's what's happening right now. As we go across the bridge to the other side, we are distributing the TBC Kringle. And so that is the massive community growth campaign. And then when we get to the other side, It's the merchant adoption campaign. So, and that is when we will be using TBC Kringle as cash in place of US dollars or whatever your country currency is. So I'm thinking that's pretty cool. And then there's the talks about as we go across the bridge from one side to the other, from distribution to merchant adoption, we are going to grow massively. And there is, if you go to your dashboard in your Kringle.cash back office, and there is the welcome with the total members, and then there's a movie, you want to win the game of life, and then there's a movie, a little video on TBC, the full presentation, and then there's many posters. And one of the posters is this one of the Golden Gate Bridge. And I just explained to you, but if you go there, it's self-explanatory. And then below it is a poster with the massive growth campaign, which is coming soon. Actually, it's here now. If you attend cash flow coaching classes, you will be talking about that and learning about that in cash flow coaching classes. So the first period is 32 levels, and it starts with you, and you just share it with one other person. And that other person, you share it with two people, and then each one of those people shares it with two people, and then each one of those shares it with two people. So after 32 levels, you will have 1 billion people that you have brought into TBC Kringle. If everybody just shows it to two people. Then the next one is a little more aggressive, or I don't want to call it aggressive, but sharing a bit more. If you share it with 3 people, now it's going to go up exponentially by 3. So 1, 3, 9, 27, 81. And this one takes 20 levels deep. So you have 20 levels, or 19 levels below you. And when you get to the 20th level, your sharing of the gift and teaching how other people to share the gift has brought in 1,162,261,467 people. So that takes 20 levels. So the first one, you're just going to share it with 2 people. The next growth, you're going to share it with 3 people. Now the next one is 5 people. So we've gone from 32 to 20. Now if you were just to share it with 5 people that shared it with 5 people more, and each one of them shared it with 5 people more, this would only take 14 levels. And at the 14th level, or the 13th one under you, you would have 1,220,703,125 people that will be members of our TBC Kringle community because of you. Now, the most massive growth, which is what my goal is, and I have achieved, is sharing it with at least 10 people. Now I have achieved that goal. Now we are working on getting those 10 people to share with 10 more people. Now this is only going to go down 9 levels. And as you guys are sharing and teaching and sharing and teaching, these people that are going to become expert TBCians are going to take over for you. That's the beauty of it. You're gonna teach, probably your first level and your second level, and possibly have a big group meeting for your third, your third level under you, or the fourth level on this chart. But then it's just going to take a life of its own as everybody learns and then everybody teaches. So when you share with 10 people, you only have 10 levels in all, or 9 levels below you, and you will have brought in effectively 1 billion people. So it just takes one of us to do any one of these scenarios. And, whatever your comfort level is, 2 people, 3 people, 5 people, 10 people. And make sure, try and, like the people right under you that you have shared personally with, make sure you hold their hand and show them the ropes so that they can learn this effectively and share with the people that they bring in, each one of them. So you may be, well, let's say you will be helping at least 10 people, teaching them well, so that they can teach each one of the 10 people that are going to be active in TBC Kringle under them, and so forth and so on. So as a TBC Kringle, as a peer-to-peer community, and our goal is 1 billion people, each one of us could effectively bring in, we duplicate correctly, and we teach the cash flow system, and we teach that to each one of the people on that 10 people that we bring in so well that they can teach it very well to the 10 people they each bring in. We could have billions. We could have billions of people in TBC Kringle. And at that point, it's my feeling, and I think this is the purpose and mission, we don't even need to worry about converting any of our TBC to fiat-based currency. TBC will be a currency. And at that point, many of us will have earned a lot of TBC, and then we will be sharing it with those who didn't have that choice. But I like to give everybody the opportunity. And if they tell me no, oh well, move on. There's going to be a number. I mean, we all know hundreds of people. And I know back in the day, my husband was in real estate, and he would go around knocking on the doors to see if anybody wanted to be his client. And the saying then was, you have to knock on 100 doors to get one referral. And I have found TBC is much easier than that, especially when you're giving a gift. And appreciate admin for giving the gift. And the 2 people that are truly going to be active and earnest TBCians will be happy and grateful to accept the gift. So if somebody says no, it's okay. You gave them the opportunity. Move on. There is somebody else that is waiting to receive the gift, and will be appreciative of the time you spend with them and helping them learn the cash flow system. So kind of today what I wanted to do, because I know there's probably a lot of new people. I see new members receiving the gift in TBC Kringle every day, and that is so exciting. We're getting there, slowly but surely. But I wanted to go over the steps of the Kringle.cash back office, because I don't think a lot of people realize how much is there. And the Kringle.cash back office was just redone or remodeled in July. So it used to be a culmination of a couple different websites, and now it's everything you need to know and learn is on the Kringle.cash back office. So I'm sure when all of you registered and you clicked on that verification link in your email, and then you were taken to the Kringle.cash back office login page, at which point you put in your login and your password, and then it says processing, 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 and then the Kringle.cash back office opens up. Now I'm going to say, if you're a new member, if it's been 30 days since you registered and you haven't really visited the Kringle.cash back office, you are only going to have two things open on your back office. And one is your profile, which you need to fill out and update. And the next thing is to pay your admin fee of $10. So I'll get back to that, but I'm just saying, hopefully you will all pay your $10 admin fee right away or as soon as possible. The back office is there for you to peruse and check out for free for 30 days, but after that, you won't lose anything, but you won't be able to access anything in the Kringle.cash back office until the $10 admin fee is paid. So the first thing you're going to see is the dashboard. And the dashboard says welcome. And then it has the total number of paid members. That's the people who have paid for their $10 admin fee. And that also covers their lifetime wallet fee. And then the next thing under that is, do you want to win the game of life? A little video. I think I already said this. And then under that is a video called the TBC full presentation. And then there's quite a number of posters. And remember, this is one, and this is one. So those are interesting to check out. And they are, a picture's worth 1,000 words. So they're very self-explanatory. And if you study them, they will help you understand a lot. Under that is the help desk. So that tab, if you have any kind of questions, or if you have some challenges, sometimes it takes a while to show paid for the admin fees. There's just different computers. My college professor, back in the day, we were learning how to program computers with ticker tape. I'm dating myself. Anyway, at the time, my professor goes, you have to talk to a computer like a 2-year-old. And of course, I had no idea how to talk to a 2-year-old. But then he just said you have to be very simple and clear. And even though that was probably 40 years ago, maybe a little longer than that, I did end up having some 2-year-olds, and now I understand it a lot better. You have to be very precise. And even though it's that many years later, computers are still computers. They're just like 2-year-olds. And sometimes they have hiccups. So it's not admin's fault. Sometimes it's just the computer. They have their days too. But anyway, so you can click on the help desk tab, and if you have any kind of question, you click on that and it'll bring up a form, and you put in your email and submit your email address, and then they will send the ticket to your email that you can, when you open it up, you can list your issue or your question. And I know they try to get back, and then click submit it, and they will try to get back to you as soon as possible. So under the help desk tab is the send button test. And of course, in the cash flow system, this is like the third step you're going to do. So you click on send button test, and there is 10 questions that have to do with the mission and purpose, and like kind of, I don't want to say rules, but kind of the guidelines for Kringle, TBC Kringle. And you read, there is blog posts on them, or you can read the question, and then there's usually two choices to answer each question. So you need to go through those 10 questions and answer them. And then at that point, when you set up your wallet, your send button will be on. And you can also attend a send button tab. Will show up at the bottom of this left-hand column, but we'll get to that in a minute. And you can attend the send button meetings. You can do broadcasts, and you can be eligible for send button meeting getting cookies for attending Send Button meetings, and earning cookies for doing a broadcast. And so it's pretty cool. Have a Send Button. And when you have your Send Button on, after you have TBC in your wallet, you can send TBC to other people and they can pay you for it. So it's really important to have your Send Button test passed and your Send Button on so that you can actually earn some cash flow right away. Under the Send Button test tab is the 2019 cruise. And this is the cruise they're going to take for the 3rd anniversary of TBC Kringle on the Royal Caribbean Cruise Lines. And the cruise, that is where you'd go to make your travel arrangements for the cruise. Now, Mr. M. Derrick is going to help people with the cruise, not in making their travel arrangements, but with if they need help getting visas and things from their country to the United States and the other countries that the cruise is visiting. Under the 2019 cruise tab is the cruise contest. And it's interesting, there was a toolbox contest too. So the toolbox contest winners are under the cruise contest tab. And that's a great place if you're a new member to go yourself, or if you did not do a toolbox yourself, maybe you could send one of your new referrals to this toolbox and they can click on some of those toolboxes, and the toolbox will take them to many blog posts or videos explaining TBC Kringle. And there are some good ones there. And then under the toolbox, there are the cruise contests. And actually the June, July, and August ones are over, and they'll show the top 10 and who won. Right now, we're currently in the September one. And those people that are eligible are people that did a broadcast before September 7th and also attended the Send Button meeting. And they're still eligible throughout the month if they can attend the Send Button meeting each week and they do a broadcast each week. So you can go and see who's doing great in the September cruise contest. Under that is the broadcast tab. Now this is where you go and it lists all the daily broadcasts for today or for whatever day you're looking at it. And you can go to the time. It has the Filipino time and the California Pacific Daylight Time. And you can click on, it'll show the broadcast, what language they're in. So they're being done all over the world in many different languages. Under that is the marketing tab. And this is a really important one because one of the steps in the cash flow system is inviting people to receive the gift. And once you develop a relationship with them, you're going to want to use your referral link. And so the top thing there is your referral link, that after you each know, like, and trust each other, and you feel comfortable sharing the gift of TBC with that person, you can give them your referral link. And there is a new addition under the referral link, and that's what I was talking about at the beginning of the post. It's where you can go put in your information for your business cards. So this is brand new today. Very exciting. I've been waiting to do business cards. So I knew there was a reason I hadn't done them yet. And so again, this is what the business card looks like. It's very nice. And you just fill in the, your name, your Facebook, your phone number, and your email address. And you can print it off or do a PDF. The humidity here in Arizona is only 13%. It's very dry today. Your hair flies all over, your skin gets real itchy, and you get real thirsty real easy. For those of you that live in deserts, you know what I mean. Okay, so you can go down there and you can print off your business cards, and this is going to be a great thing to give to give, if you feel comfortable giving somebody a referral link in person. Excuse me. Now you have that available. And then under that is a tab that says My Registrations. Now, everybody that you have shared the gift with and is a verified member will show up under My Registrations. So it'll list everybody that you've ever shared the gift with that has taken the opportunity to receive the gift. So that's nice. It has their name, their phone number, their Facebook, and you can contact them and follow them up very easily from this tab in the back office. And under that, are there more posters you can use in marketing? You want to put them on, like I guess a personal message Facebook thing or an email, or you want to have a group gathering and you want to make a poster or something. Under that is another one I love. It's the genealogy tree. And you click on that and it says upline or downline. And of course, my upline shows up and I love her. But my downline then shows up. And again, it's like the My Registrations, only it's now in a family tree form. So it has everybody that you've ever signed up in a family tree form under your first line. And then it doesn't actually show your second line and third line. But it does say, like I have a couple people on my first line that have shared it with a number of people. So they're on my second line. And so I don't have their names. I have the names of everybody on my first line. But I do have the number of people that is in my second line. And then the next tab is your profile. Well, actually, your profile is the second step in the Kringle the cash flow system thing. And that's the very important thing. You're going to go in your Kringle.cash back office and you're going to, you're going to put in your name, your Facebook post, your phone number, your a picture, hopefully, and what do you want to do with TBC Kringle? How active do you want to be? And then 3 security questions, and they're real easy, like your favorite food, where you grew up, and your favorite movie. And then events, those will be events around the world. Invitations, this is where I listed all the people that I wanted to share the gift with. It has like room to put in like 100 names or more if you want. And their relationship to you and have they accepted the gift or not. It's kind of a record keeping thing for you. The next one is info. And info has a lot about the value of the TBC coin, how it's grown, the daily rate, all the places in the world that TBC has membership. I think Nigeria has the most amount of TBC Kringle members, and I know in the United States, I think we're like 5th. So there's a lot of room for growth, guys. And then the next one is education. That's the one you're going to click on to go to the blog every day. Log into your Kringle.cash back office, go to the education tab, and that'll be the blog post for the day. The next one is testimonials. And testimonials are a great one to go to, especially take people to that are new. And, there's like 600 testimonials of people in TBC Kringle and how much they value the gift of TBC Kringle. And then the next one is your account. This is actually the 4th step in the cash flow system. And this is where you go to pay your admin lifetime wallet fee. And that requires a little more explanation. The next tab is transaction verification. And then you could do it for the buyer if you're the buyer, or if you're the seller, you approve it. The next one is cookie rewards, and you can go in there and see how many cookie rewards. Now for new members, once you pay your $10 admin fee, your gift of 25,000 Kringle should be showing up here, which you can redeem in November. And then the last button, because I'm running out of time here, sorry, is your send button. And like I said, this is a really, really important one. A lot goes on here. It has tabs under it for the send button meetings, the one in English, Hindi, French, and Bengali. It has the tomorrow's broadcast where you can put in your URLs, your YouTube URLs for the tomorrow's broadcast. It has your broadcaster rewards tab, and it has your broadcaster leads. So I just wanted to kind of walk you through the back office because some people don't take the time or don't know what each tab has, but they all are full of information. So I am out of time, and I hope you have a wonderful evening and a great Wednesday. And this is Kringle Kim signing off. Go share, go win. Night.